Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So in the last video, we discussed how we got married in February of 2022 and I had to go back to Canada within 2 weeks of my marriage as I didn't have leaves left for an extended stay in India. When I came back to Canada, the immigration agents informed me that the IRCC has stopped processing PR applications currently and the express entry draws are on hold.
This was a devastating news for me as I could not comprehend why this is happening to us. I had always heard from my friends and colleagues that getting Canadian PR is very easy and processing times are less than 6 months.
Actually, at that time, COVID was just slowing down everything. Immigration officers in the IRCC were on an extended leaves. Also, some of the IRCC offices were completely shut down to prevent the spread of coronavirus.
After that, we decided to apply for a tourist visa for me in March. We submitted our application on 18th of March with all the required documents and even our travel tickets. But unfortunately, it got rejected on April 10th due to no travel history on my passport and the immigration officer not satisfied with my reason to travel to Canada. This was again a big setback and I was losing my patience with the Canadian immigration process.
There was another major issue in our case, which was that my work permit was expiring in August 2022. So it was difficult for us to justify why Harshita is traveling to Canada when in 2-3 months my work permit is going to expire anyways. But fortunately, we got a new announcement from IRCC in the month of April that due to COVID, a lot of international students were unable to fully take the benefit of work permit, and IRCC is going to allow students to apply for a one-time work permit extension of 18 months.
After this, we decided to apply for my spouse open work permit. We thought by the time Tanuj gets an extension on his open work permit application, my application would already be in the system. So both our applications will be processed simultaneously. During the month of April, we also submitted our PR application with IRCC and our CRS score at that time was 489. So we had very high hopes that whenever IRCC starts the express entry processes, we will get the ITA, invitations to apply very soon.
But from the announcement of that news to the actual date when we got a go ahead from IRCC to apply for my extension was almost 4 months. On 3rd August, IRCC finally announced that international students on work permit can now apply for an extension. So I applied immediately on the same date.
Also, by then my spouse work permit application processing got initiated and I got the message to submit my medicals. Now it has been almost 7 months that I haven't met Tanuj after our marriage, so I insisted him to visit me in India because I wasn't sure when I will be able to come to Canada.
Well, I was also not sure that before my work permit approval can I visit India. Because without an actual new work permit in my hand, Canadian Border Services would not allow me to enter Canada again. However, I took a risk with the work permit application submission confirmation letter. I decided that I would try and travel to India.
So Tanuj came to India to meet me in October and at that time I also got the request to submit my passport. Within a week, I had my Canadian work permit stamped on my passport. That was a relief.
I also made sure that for our PR application, Harshita's police clearance certificate is ready before she leaves for Canada, as IRCC had already started the express entry system in August. Additionally, since the initial few months the CRS score were very high, which is around 500-550, so I made sure that Harshita also writes her IELTS exam so that our score can be above 500.
Then finally on 12th of October we got our ITA. We were so happy that after waiting for 7 months we got the invitation to apply for PR. We immediately started working with our immigration lawyers and submitted all the required proofs and documentation that were needed by December 12th. I was also able to land in Canada on December 12th after winding up everything and resigning from my job in India.
Now our life was getting smoother here in Canada. I was able to switch internally to a better IT product analyst role, and Harshita was also able to find a good office administrator role within a week of landing here in Canada. But there was no news for our PR application from IRCC.
Finally, in the month of April, we got an email from IRCC to submit the latest passport copy for Tanuj as his passport was expiring in August 2023. So we immediately applied for a new Indian passport and requested IRCC to wait as his passport renewal will take 1 to 2 months.
My Indian passport renewal story is in a video in itself, as it's very difficult to get a new passport from outside of India. First, I thought that I will apply for a Tatkal or a urgent application, but I got rejected within a week. Then I applied again for renewal and it got rejected again due to an issue with my Indian address. The Indian passport office here, which is known as BLS, suggested that I have to use my Canadian address for my new Indian passport. So finally, after the third attempt, I was able to submit my passport renewal application. After 2 whole months, I received my new Indian passport in July end. I was able to submit it immediately to IRCC, and then on August 11th, 2023, we finally received our PR confirmation. It was an intense process with lots of ups and downs, long waiting time periods, and we were getting anxious day by day. But at the end, it's all worth it if you can keep pushing forward, keep your hopes high, and don't give up easily.
I hope you all liked our PR journey series and got answers to some of your questions. If you have any more questions or queries on PR process, please email us and comment down below. We can make more videos on Canadian PR process to help answer you in your PR journey.
Also, I have a topmate linked mentioned in the description section below, which you can visit and book a personal one-on-one session with us to talk about your PR profile or help you with your job search in Canada.
Please like and share our videos. Subscribe to our channel to get more such amazing content on YouTube from us. Till then, bye bye and take care.